Hello everyone, I'm Catherine and I have absolutely no idea how to begin this video because I've never done anything like this before, so please forgive me if I'm a bit awkward. As you may or may not know, I have a Tumblr account and I receive a lot of messages there. Many of them are from people who self-harm and many of them are asking me for help on how to stop self-harming. So today I'm going to give you a list of things you can do instead of self-harming to make yourself feel better. There are many reasons why people self-harm, so I'm going to divide this list into 4 parts. Part 1. This is for those of you who self-harm because you feel sad or because you feel depressed. Number 1. You can grab a piece of paper and just draw something, doodle, write something down on the paper, preferably with red ink, because I know a lot of people like to see the red of their blood when they're self-harming. So do it with a Sharpie, with red paint, with whatever you want. I also have a recommendation. These help a lot. And what is this? This is those books that you can color and they're for adults, or you can just buy those ones for kids too. It's totally fine. But they have these images. Don't know if my camera is focused, but you can color these. I do this when I feel stressed and it helps me a lot. Number 2, you can write down your negative thoughts on a piece of paper and then rip up that paper. It will make you feel so much better because you're expressing your emotions and you're tearing them apart. Number 3. Draw something on the area you want to cut. So for example, if you want to cut your wrist, you can grab a Sharpie or something like that and draw something simple like a flower, a heart, a star, a butterfly, something like that. Once, I've never self-harmed in my life, but once I wanted to, and I grabbed the Sharpie and I drew a little heart, and it made me feel much better because every time I looked to it, it reminded me of how strong I had been because I had not self-harmed, and I felt proud of myself, so this really works. Number 4, call a friend and talk about the weather, talk about how things are going in your life. You don't have to specifically talk about self-harm if you don't want to, especially if you haven't told anyone that you do it. So just call your friend and talk about whatever you feel like it. It will help you clear your mind of your negative thoughts because you're actually talking to someone you like. Number 5. You can write down your feelings on a journal. A lot of therapists advise people to keep a journal of their emotions. So if you feel the urge to self-harm, just grab your journal, write down your thoughts, write down your feelings, your emotions, let everything out, and it will make you feel so much better. Number 6. Play with your pet if you have one, if you have a dog, if you have a cat. Scientific researchers have shown that playing with your pet releases endorphins in your body and it make you feel much better with yourself. So if you have one, do it. Number 7. Hug a stuffed animal. I know this may sound childish somehow, but I promise you it's not. I'm going to show you my teddy bear. This is my teddy bear. I have one of these, and the people who offered me these were my friends, so every time I hug him, it makes me feel so much better because it reminds me of my friends, and it's fluffy, it's gigantic, it's perfect for me because I am very small. So just do it. Hug a stuffed animal. It's not embarrassing, it's not something problematic. It will make you feel so much better, really. Number 8. Make a list of things that make you happy. I know that when you are sad and depressed, it's very hard to find happiness. So if you actually write it down and put a list of things that make you happy, that will help you remind yourself that you were happy and you can be happy again. So do it. Number 9. Take a warm bath. This has helped me a lot of times when I was in stressful situations or when I was about to have a panic attack. I would take a bath and it would make me feel much more relaxed and calmer. Number 10. Listen to music. This is the simplest thing you can do, and it can help you improve your humor, because at least for me, when I'm listening to music, I travel in time. If I'm listening to a song from 2010, it will remind me of when I was listening to that song back then, and how happy I felt and how I was in a better place, and that can cheer you up. Part 2. If you self-harm because you feel angry, the first thing you can do is squeeze a can of soda, for example, or squeeze a plastic bottle. It's very simple and it's actually relieving. You can just take it off and just squeeze it. The sound isn't very pleasant, I know. Sorry. And now you can recycle it. Number 2, heat a punching bag if you have one. It's very helpful, especially if you want to punch someone right in the face. Just print out a picture of that person, put it on the punching bag, and punch it as much as you can. Number 3, play with clay. You can make some figures and smash them right after it. It's very soft and I think it will help you calm down. Number 4, grab a pillow and hit a wall, an empty wall without any paintings or pictures like that one over there, and just hit it against the wall. It will release some tension and it will make you feel a bit more relaxed. Number 5, exercise. Go for a run, go for a walk, jump rope, dancing. Do something that exercises your body, that keeps you moving. It will make you feel tired, and when you're tired, you're not angry anymore. At least when I'm tired, all I can think about is, I need to take a break and relax a bit. Number 6, grab a magazine or a newspaper and rip it up into little pieces. This has helped me a lot in the past. I just grab a sheet of paper and just rip it as much as I can. It helps. Number 7, once again, grab a pillow, bury your face into it and just scream as much as you can. It releases tension. It's actually great. Number 8, stomp around. If you don't have anyone living beneath you, do it. It will make you feel less angry. I can't do that because I have people living beneath me, and if I would do that, they would probably come here and ring my doorbell and they'd be like, what the hell are you doing? And I would probably tell them to shut up because their daughter is always playing the piano when I'm trying to study. Yeah. Number 10. Once again, if you're in an open area or if you don't have any neighbors, you can just grab some pots and pans and make as much noise as you can. Part 3. If you self-harm because you want to feel something or because you feel numb. Number 1. Grab some cubes of ice and play with them. I've said this several times on my blog, but if you want to self-harm, you grab a cube of ice and rub it against the area you want to cut, because it makes you feel something extreme, which is something very cold, and you don't have to actually harm yourself. I've read somewhere that this helps a lot of people, so I think this is a very important piece of advice. Number 2, take a cold bath. It's practically for the same effect, but instead of just playing with cubes, you're doing it in your whole body. Number 3, choose something with a very strong taste like chili peppers, peppermint or lemon. Number 4, interact with other people on self-help chat rooms or message boards. It will make you feel less lonely and less isolated. Just search for one. You can message me on Tumblr. I will reply as soon as I see it or as soon as I have time to do it. Part 4. If you're doing it because you need to focus on something else. Number 1. Do something that requires your full attention. sewing, making jewelry, cooking. It's something that will keep you active and you're focusing on something else, but you're not doing any harm. So that's actually very helpful. Number 2, choose an object in the room you're in and examine it carefully. Grab it, touch it, and then write down an essay of what you see, what you can feel, what you can do with it. Just focus on that specific object and examine it carefully. Number 3, pick a subject and do some research about it. I specifically like to research about mental illnesses. That's all for today's video. I really hope this was helpful for some of you and I hope you liked it. If you liked it, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to post more content and I'll see you very soon. Bye!